Hello friends, my name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we will be discussing some of the most important current affairs of the topic apps and web portals of the September month. This video will be very helpful to you, so do watch the video till the end. So friends, let's start with our session, but before that we have something important to tell you about. So students, we have an app by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download using the Play Store, and it is available only for the Android users as of now. Once you have downloaded and opened the app, you will see a page such as the second screen here. Then you just need to log in with your Google ID, or you can say with your Gmail ID on this application, and once you have logged in, you are ready to use the particular application. As you can see, you will be seeing here my course, all courses, crack current affairs. Just click on any of those and you will be directed to a second page. Here now, what are the features or why we recommend you to use the app? Because on the app we provide you daily current affairs both in English as well as in Hindi. Both Hindi and English current affairs are provided you daily along with the quiz sessions. This is important. We provide you daily with the quiz sessions that will help you to brush up your current affairs that you gain today through our video or any other notes provided. These English and Hindi PDFs are also provided to you daily. This is provided on our app course that you can go and purchase. Two types of courses are there, 1 year plan and a second year plan, which you can opt as per your need. Then we provide you with weekly videos, not just weekly videos on YouTube and monthly videos, daily videos are also given. Apart from that, weekly PDFs of current affairs are provided to you. Compiled PDF of current affairs of the whole week will be provided to you both in English as well as in Hindi. Then similarly for the month also you will be provided a compiled video of the whole month both in English as well as in Hindi PDF for the current affairs that will brush up your current affairs very much. Apart from this, we provide you with the topic wise current affairs, topics such as apps and web portals, important days, books and authors, then comes your sports, then comes your obituary, national affairs, international affairs, sports. These all topics are covered by us on our YouTube channel, which you can go and check it out also. Very important this section, because we provide you with the PDFs also with them that helps you to revise through a particular order, and it is very helpful to you, so you should definitely check it out. Then apart from it, we provide you questions regarding your particular exams also, such as bank, related to your banking. We provide you questions, we provide you PDF, we provide you material that will help you to revise those topics, those important topics. So very important. All right, so I definitely recommend you to check our app and do revise and to purchase the courses, because they will be very helpful to you. These I strongly recommend you to use our app as well as website, and the quiz provided on the app is very helpful to you on the daily basis, and our monthly study material for your exams will do wonders. So do watch the video for the revision purposes, they are very helpful. And if you use my code Vikas10, straight away you will be getting an additional 10% discount on the purchase you made using the application. So additional discount for you students just from my side. It is a happy hour sale, you can say, 10% discount using Vikas10. So friends, let's start with the session now. So friends, let's start. First, we'll be talking about BharatPe. BharatPe has launched P2P lending app with a 12% club. I repeat, what is P2P? P2P stands for peer-to-peer investment, all right, or peer-to-peer lending. BharatPe launched a P2P investment cum borrowing application, and it was named as 12% club. I repeat, what is the name of the application? It is 12% club, which will enable its consumers or customers to invest and borrow at a 12% interest rate. As the name suggests, same is the interest rate for the same. Under the 12% club, the consumers could invest their savings through BharatPe's partner P2P NBFC, that is non-banking financing companies. Through the app, the consumers could obtain collateral free loans of up to 10 lakh rupees for a tenure of 3 months. So I repeat, BharatPe, it was or the BharatPe has launched a P2P lending app that was known as 12% club. Next, Next, you should know that recently, as we know, the craze of cryptocurrency is growing day by day. So recently, Nigeria has partnered with BitINC to launch Naira, that is a digital currency of Nigeria. I repeat, what is the name of the digital currency of Nigeria? It is Naira. Or question can be asked in a vice versa format that Naira is a cryptocurrency that was recently launched by which country? It was Nigeria, and they have partnered with which organization to launch Naira? It is BitINC, that is your Bit Incorporation. Next we'll be talking about PhonePe again. That PhonePe has launched first interactive geospatial website, and it was known as Pulse, and this is to offer data insights on the digital payments. I repeat, what is the name of the geospatial website launched by PhonePe to offer insights on digital payment? It was Pulse. Name of the website is Pulse Market. If we look at some of the data, PhonePe, the name of the organization, that is the payment and the financial service company, launched India's first interactive geospatial website, and this was known as Pulse. It is to provide data and insights about the evolution of digital payments of India. The geospatial website showcases more than 2000 plus core digital transactions by consumer on an interactive map of India. All right, coming back, what is PhonePe? PhonePe is, you can say, an online transaction platform from which you can send money from one customer or from one account to another account. Its headquarters is in which location? It is in Bangalore, Karnataka, and the CEO is Sameer Nigam. I repeat, Sameer Nigam is the CEO. Next we'll be talking about Manipur's chief minister has launched electronic inner line payment, that is ELIP portal for overstayers. I repeat, this is basically means overstayers. It is for the travel or for the tourist basically. The chief minister of Manipur has virtually launched an electronic inner line permit or EILP platform. Question can be asked, which state launched the EILP platform? It was launched by Manipur at Imphal, Jiribam and Mau. It is developed by Cubiton Technologies Private Limited to monitor the entry, exit and tracking of visitors to the state under the Manipur inner line permit rules 2019 with immediate effect. So basically, the number of tourists or to maintain a data of the people entering the state of Manipur will be kept in this EILP platform. In this regard, EILP monitoring cell has been set up with the DIG intelligence, that is Deputy Inspector General of Police, as its chairman. If we talk about ILP, it is an official travel document issued by the Government of India to allow inward travel of an Indian citizen into a protected area or state for a limited period. Next we'll be talking about SBM Bank has partnered with OneCard to launch mobile-based credit card. I repeat, which bank has partnered with OneCard to launch mobile-based credit card? It is your SBM Bank. Market important for banking. In order to target the tech-savvy population, SBM Bank, that is State Bank of Mauritius, on September 6, 2021 has partnered with OneCard to launch a mobile-based credit card, and it was named Mobile First, which will be offered through an app. The launch will be a part of the bank's smart banking mission, which acknowledges the expansion of digitization in India. In this partnership, OneCard will utilize its Visa's technology and global acceptance. All right. So name of the credit card is, you can say, it is Mobile First, and this has been partnered between which two organization or which one bank? It is your SBM Bank, that is State Bank of Mauritius, along with OneCard. Mark these two things. Next we'll be talking about Bank of Baroda, or you can say Bob. So recently, a Bob World was the name of a digital platform or one-stop digital platform that was launched by Bank of Baroda. As the name suggests, Bob, so the name of the platform is Bank of Baroda or Bob World. Bank of Baroda, that is Bob, owned by the Government of India, launched a digital banking platform, Bob World, to offer all banking services on a single platform, that is Bob World. The revamped mobile banking application of Bob was previously known as M Connect Plus. and now it has been changed to Bob World. What are the features of Bob World? More than 220 services which will cover around 90% of all retail banking services will be offered through the Bob World application. Bob World will allow enable digital account opening with instant virtual debit card issuance, online loan applications with instantaneous disbursal for selected loan products. So all these services will be provided at one stop, that is Bob World. Bob, that is Bank of Baroda, has stopped the digital scorecard issued by the Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology. This is very important news. Mark this. Who topped the digital scorecard issued by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology? It is your Bob. Next. Next, we'll be talking about Prana. What is Prana? Prana. What is Prana? And who launched this? It was launched by which ministry? Prana was launched by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It was launched by whom? It was launched by Bhupendra Yadav ji. Alright, this Prana is basically for tracking physical as well as financial status of city air action plan implemented for 132 cities. Prana, mark this, very important, as it is related to environment, it is related to tracking the air pollution. Alright, basically to track what is the level of pollution in air. If we look at the data, first of all, what is the full form of Prana? Prana stands for Portal for Regulation of Air Pollution in Non-Attainment Cities, that is NACs. This is Prana. Launched by which ministry? Launched by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. If name of the minister is asked, then Bhupendra Yadav is the minister who launched it. The portal was launched during the event organized as a part of the United Nations Second International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies. Also remember, the Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav virtually inaugurated India's first functional smog tower at Anand Vihar, Delhi during the event. The tower has been built over 20-meter height by Tata Projects Limited with BCC India as the project management consultant. Moving on. Next we'll be talking about Pragati. Pragati is an mobile application that was launched by which organization? It was launched by LIC, that is Life Insurance Corporation, launched Pragati for use by the development officers, and it is basically for the development officers. LIC, that is the Life Insurance Corporation of India, launched its new mobile app. It was known as Pragati. Full form of Pragati is Performance Review Application Growth and Trend Indicator for exclusive performance analysis of the company by the development officers. Pragati has a provision for real-time performance analysis by analyzing various information related to premium collection, policy activation, NACH validation and many others. Using the real-time data, development officers can monitor the activities of their LIC agents. Pragati has provisions for calculators to measure cost ratio. Another thing you need to know that LIC also launched an AI-based app, that is your artificial intelligence-based app, Jeevan Shakhya. Jeevan Shakhya is an artificially intelligence-based app, and this was launched by LIC. An artificial intelligence technology based app was launched by LIC that offers retired employees for online submission of the life certificates. I repeat, and this Jeevan Shakhya app is basically for the retired employees for online submission of life certificates, launched by Life Insurance Corporation of India. Next we'll be talking about Ministry of Commerce and Industries, Consumer Affairs and Food and Public Distribution and Textile together launched National Single Window System for investors and businesses. I repeat, a national single window means all the facilities related to commerce and industries, consumer affairs, food, public distribution, textiles will be managed under one single website. It is National Single Window System, or your National Window System for investors and businesses. I repeat, for investors and businesses, a single window system was launched, and the name of the person who launched it was Piyush Goyal. Mark it. Union Minister Piyush Goyal, who is the Minister for the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, launched the National Single Window System, that is NSWS, an online portal to enable global and domestic investors, entrepreneurs, and businesses to identify and obtain approvals and clearances needed in India. It is an effort towards ease of doing business. This portal is an integration of the existing clearance system of the center and states. Who developed this portal? That is NSWS portal, that is National Single Window System. This particular portal is been developed by whom or which organization developed it? It was developed by DPIIT, that is Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, along with Invest India, first and second. Remember these two. They developed NSWS, National Single Window System. All right. If the related ministry is asked, you should know it is Ministry of Commerce and Industries, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, and Textile. All these ministries or all these service provided by them will be covered under single window or a single website, that is National Single Window System. Next we'll be talking about Samarpan portal. Which state government launched this Samarpan portal? This was launched by the Haryana state. Then who launched it? If the name of the person is being asked you in the question, then Haryana's Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar ji launched Samarpan portal for the people to offer voluntary services. That means to provide voluntary services in the field of education, sports, agriculture and skill development. This particular portal, that is Samarpan portal, was launched by the Haryana government. Then on the 105th birth anniversary of Deen Dayal Upadhyay, the Chief Minister of Haryana Manohar Lal Khattar ji launched Samarpan portal, a web portal where people can register themselves to offer voluntary services in the field of education, sports, agriculture and skill development. The birth anniversary of Upadhyay is being celebrated as Samarpan Divas across the country. Most important question of this video. Samarpan Divas will be observed in the memory of whom? In the memory or in the birth anniversary of Deen Dayal Upadhyay sir. Alright, Samarpan Divas. Next, one more thing you should know. Recently, Haryana government launched one more app, that is your Hunar app. Hunar app stands for Haryana Udyam Naukri and or Rozgar. This is the name of the app, Hunar app, and this is the full form that you should know. This was developed by the Haryana Skill Development Mission, launched by the CM of Haryana to generate self-employment in the state. It will be providing training to people for self-employment and setting up an enterprise, that is Hunar app. This is also related to Haryana. So Hunar app from Haryana, and one more app, that is your Samarpan portal in the memory of or on the birth anniversary of Deen Dayal Upadhyay. And this Samarpan app is basically, in Hindi Samarpan says Tyag. So Samarpan app is basically for voluntary services in the field of education, sports, agriculture and skill development. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe, because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price, and that will help you to boost your preparation.